Racing for Heroes is about the racing. It's about the racing, but it's much more than just about the racing. It's about taking care of veterans' needs, whatever it may be.
Taking care of disabled veterans. That's what I'm going to do. It's my passion. It's everything I do.
Racing's so special for a program for vets because it's more of a team event. More, people don't look at racing as just a driver, but there's so much that goes on in the backside. 75% of the race is won in the garage. And when those guys are in the garage together, they're part of a team again. You give guys doing nothing but prepping tires, another guy's doing nothing but shocks, guys doing bodies. They're part of that team. It's a big team. I mean, a race team's bigger than a football team.
How you feeling this morning, Joe?
Well, you don't want to wake up. So Racing for Heroes, the biggest thing it offered me was a place that I belong. Being part of the race team, starting out just turning wrenches and everything else, it gave me that place where, guys depended on me and guys trusted me to get things done. And now that I've moved on to actually driving and everything, it's an even bigger reward, thrill. I worked fairly hard to try to get to where I was at, or where I'm at now.
Good morning, everybody. Morning. Beautiful day, Charlotte, North Carolina. There you are. Come on up. Anybody was here for the water barrier incident?
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you.
Can you see by the dawn's early light?
So Ian, how's she running this morning?
Feels like she's running pretty good. Not having the wide open throttle issues anymore, so I think it should be a good morning.
We got one right here. This should be an action-packed spot right in front of pit road here. Our start-finish line is a little farther down, the infamous Charlotte logo. So you can see this, there's not a big spot to get not a big straightaway there. And then you get back down into turn one, and that's a pretty significant left-hander.
It's as simple as this, bottom up. One guy doing tire pressures, coordinate. Tire pressure guy will start in the front. The guy with the lug wrench will start on the back. We just rotate around the car clockwise, all right? We're not setting the fastest lap. If you can set the fastest lap and run 2 hours, good deal. If you can't run 2 hours, back it up. If the car starts to sputter, let us know on the radio. I'm gonna tell you stay out a little bit longer, float it into the corners. Brake on the straightaways, let the car settle, float it through.
If you see a battery you've been using for a while, pull it off the charger, put one off, put one on.
But when you're coming around there, look for the Racing for Heroes flag out that way. You see the flag out here somewhere waving? Yeah. It's to bring your asses in.
When somebody's fueling stuff like that, keep your eye down there because fires happen and shit rolls real quick.
All right, guys, we got a clear pit road. Good? Yeah, we got a clear pit road.
Teamwork for veterans is very important because from day one when you go in the military, you go to basic training and say you've got your battle buddy. So you got your battle buddy, you've always got a teammate with you.
It's all about completing the mission. You have to complete the mission.
You've always had that mission or looking for that next mission, planning the next mission. They got to have task and purpose.
Everyone comes together to do one mission, is to get on the track. They're thinking about making that car go faster because the team's relying on me to get that car to go faster.
From my experience, what I've seen with these young vets I'm seeing coming out, they go to a regular job 9 to 5, and that's it. Then they have no mission. We're in the military, you're up at 6 in the morning, you're working till midnight, or you could be 3 days straight in a row. You don't know. And it's different, just a different lifestyle.
Everyone has a little goal. Everyone has a little mission. And you come together with that teamwork, and the experience just makes everyone happy through racing. Racing is a part of family, camaraderie, energy, teamwork, and devotion. Racing for Heroes was established to help assist veterans get through the darkest of times through racing. And we can't do it if we don't have the proper amount of funding. We need donations, but we also need help, volunteer help, assistance. So if you can't donate financially, please donate your time.
All the donations that come into Racing for Heroes, 100%, go back to the veterans. Whether it's building the race team, taking the guys on trips, buying firewood for the winter, wheelchairs, if they need a disabled veteran van, sending them paying for their therapy. You know, when a guy gets out of the military, if you're 100% disabled, it could take the VA 6 months till you get your disability check. So there's 6 months, you know, if you get 6 months behind on your bills, helping guys pay their rent, et cetera, et cetera. So there's so many different wide varieties of things we do, but that's the majority of it. But 100% of it goes back to the veterans.
Your donation will, in fact, save a life. I will guarantee that.